Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, takers of all ages. Welcome to Omega Night Fights. That's right, Omega Night Fights. This show tonight is in honor of that man. You're going to be seeing his art all over the screen. You're going to see it be flashing. It's going to be coming at you left and right. 4D style like Disney. I'll try. I doubt it, but we'll try. Any which way, we're going to have some great games tonight. 9 p.m. White Wolves Decoy. Encounter battle. That one's going to be pretty sweet. At 10 p.m., this one's going to be a pretty nice matchup. L7 versus 2nd PD. So most definitely something to shout about tonight for Omega Night Fights. All right, our first moderator for this evening, longtime member of WNF staff with Omega. He loves to bang his balls around. What up, Dex?
Dang, I thought you were going to forget that part.
Nope.
Not too much.
Not too much. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the calling extraordinaire. I'm going to make him smile and laugh. There it is. What up, Dis?
Hey, I'm good. Good to be out tonight with both you and Dex, and I'm very excited that this is Omega Night, and I'm loving these two teams, Decoy and White Wolves, getting it on tonight with a little 880 encounter action.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A lot of fun coming out this evening. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in. We might actually have some surprises that are coming out. It's going to be great. We have a huge announcement from the WNF camp. We're going to be releasing something here real soon. We'll talk about that after game 2 of this one. Halftime, I'm going to do a small memorial to the big giant, huge giant friend of mine. Been there with me since the beginning. And that'd be the shout out to Omega for everything. And then the 10 p.m. hour, I might have some cookies to give out, Dis. If you know what. So we might have something to give out.
I'm excited.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Both teams picking up their tanks here. Dis, you want to go ahead and rack down those White Wolves, and I'll go down the Decoy once they're done.
Yeah, that sounds good. Looks like White Wolves has all their tanks up, so we'll start from the top with Straw Hat, and I think that's, is that Refusil? Well, he's wearing the Mark of the Beast regardless, and we got 2 Patents coming out there. Already made me do it in the bat chat. And then we have 3 Super Conquerors with Jor, God of Thunder, and Coagulant, and then double Chieftains by Rocket and Lone Killer.
All right.
Got a few more for Decoy coming up here.
So the guy over there, yeah, I'm not going to really say his name a lot, but yeah, you got to read it backwards. It's 666 Lucifer.
Oh, Lucifer, got it. That's awesome. I got the 666 part, but I guess that was a little obvious.
All right. Hergus coming out in the 5.8 with MJ Tanker. War Rocky to Bed coming out, Super Conk. Ubermonk, Machine, Hydra, Gambit, both in bat chats. Golden Ghost in the Chisel, and then Is in that Rompons.
Just like that. I guess if you go to the recording and play my voice backwards, it will say Lucifer.
Right.
So.
Right. We got some, what is that, Boston? No, Chicago.
Yeah.
It was said Chicago did that. Roll that
Yeah.
thing backwards.
Yeah. That's showing our age a little bit there. That we
Right.
can remember stuff like that. All right, so this is going to be very interesting. We've been seeing a lot of NBA format, and we're going back to that encounter format so everyone can clearly see where the fight is over. That cap circle right over the ridgeline of the river.
Wonder if Is hasn't. Can the Rompons make that boot spot?
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
all by
yes,
itself. The Romponzer can, the Leopard can,
Bat chat.
Bat Chat can. We tried doing it with the
30.
chisel, but we weren't able to do it by ourselves.
30B.
Oh, he's lining up.
The
Progetto?
M60 can.
Here we go.
I don't know about the
Yeah.
Progetto either.
Oh, and he
Nope,
missed it.
He hit it
Oh,
wrong.
he missed it. Well, and
He
this
hit
is
it wrong.
dangerous now because he needs to
He
get some
needed to be
intel.
farther right.
Yeah. White Wolves is committed their forces all up north. They're keeping those conquerors and chieftains in a very tight grouping, using the patents for vision. And it looks like
Oh, and he missed
Decoy.
it. a
Oh, he
second
was
time.
almost. I wouldn't say do it one more time.
But here, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Artie made me do it. Smells blood.
yeah,
Yeah, he has no escape now.
Oh, and he
well,
missed
and here's
it.
my thing. Here's my thing on boosts and jumps. If you get 2 shots, once you blow it twice, you got to go somewhere else. You got to get to, because they need that vision from that tank, and now he's trapped by 2 mediums. Batchat on one side and a Patton. That is not the place you want to be with a Rompanzer.
And just take a quick peek over as you see the rest of the mass of White Wolves now going into ravine, getting floated back to the light tank action. He's
Oh,
gonna
the
make
fact
it.
that
He's
he was
trying to
able
make
to
for a
scoot
break
out
for
there
it,
was
but there's
amazing.
another medium.
Takes another hit.
Oh, he might not make this one though.
Nope.
He's a one
He
hit
won't.
now.
Bat
Oh.
has a full aim on him.
Oh,
He
he
made
got
the
it.
right play. Got out. Boy, he's a one shot for the rest of the game. And now, the one thing that White Wolves has done in dropping into the ravine is this is a good counter now for Decoy. If Decoy can keep those heavy tanks down in the ravine and take pot shots from them from various angles, as you see right there, this could work out for them. The problem is defending that backside where those mediums are, the Batchat and the double Patton. That's the counter. So
Yeah,
if they're able
gonna
to
have be the
move those mediums to the ridge line to protect their heavies, then Decoy's in trouble.
Right. Very
I
much
would
so.
say move that bat chat to C0 and put the 2 Pattons on the ridge like that.
Mhm.
Because
It's
then he
getting
can
froggy.
have a nice slot.
Oh, is really poking up to take a shot. That's dangerous. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Yeah, see, here's what they're doing. They're going to send the Batchat to take out the Rompanzer. Even if he takes a shot from the Super Conqueror, they want to just get rid of that rear side flank. And all that is running for his life right now. Ooh, big shot right there.
Oh.
And already made me do it. Really can't push that. Batchat versus Conqueror in a linear fight, not a good fight.
Oh, and he got tracked.
Oh, and Hydra's coming back. This is good counterplay by Decoy. Decoy did a great job. Took Artie made me do it in the Batchat all the way down to a one shot. Very good play there.
And Ghost
So
and
the
Uber
little-
are doing a heavy flank on the heavies in the bowl or in the
Yeah.
ravine.
Well, that's what I said. Keeping those heavies in the ravine and just taking pot shots and playing smart, keeping your health, it's kind of guns out of the game because they can't do a whole lot from that position down there.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, in every position now. Decoy's got him kind of crested in a little bit, but then you got to.
I just don't know. I mean, they got to really
They
make
just-
this pay off with coagulant. They got to get coagulant out without bleeding too much. Okay, coagulant goes down, but now Ghost is maybe a 1 or a 2, depending on how the roll goes.
Let's see.
I
Patton's
feel
gonna
like
stay firm
Decoy
up top,
is
huh?
bleeding them really good, but they just have they're too far spread out to really focus on
Yeah.
anything.
Here comes the counter push.
But-
That's going to
but
get
here's
shots
the
to
thing
the
is-
5As.
They got 2 tanks down on Lone Killer. They're winning in hit points. This is the right play by White Wolves. White Wolves needs to pick a side and clean it out, and now they're getting fed on from the backside by Decoy. as Decoy counter pushes, which I think is really smart now because they have the health to do it. Lone Killer goes down there. Jor is a one-shot. Nice focus fire there. I love how Decoy has decided to ignore the mediums up top and just clean out the heavies on the bottom. Really smart play by them. Pretty much a cleanup here for Decoy as they descend in on those patents. I think if White Wolves had to do it over again, I think they'd really rethink sending the tanks down that ravine. I think keeping those tanks up on ridge lines, especially British tanks, chieftains and super conquerors, work very effective on this map.
There it is. Decoy taking this one. Want to go do damage there?
Yeah, let's take a look at the damage over there on the White Wolf side. Right there at the top in the bat chat, already made me do it with just popping over 1,000 damage. Pretty good there. Other good contenders there. Jor SW in the Super Conqueror put up almost 1,700 in damage and blocked almost 1,400. Not bad. Straw Hat also in the Patton, who is working up there more in the north, punched up over 1,800 with a kill. And then the high damage dealer for White Wolves was God O Thunder in his Conqueror with almost 2,400 in damage and 1,200 blocked. As we look over on the Decoy side, really sweet damage spread across the board there. Hydra in the back track there, putting out almost 2,700 in damage. The 5As checking in with 2,400 damage for Gus, and then also NJ Tanker, almost 2,500 and a kill. A really good job there. Super Conquerors were doing some work there. You see Rock You to Bed, putting in almost 1,800 in damage. Then, boy, look at down there at the bottom. That combo of the Machine and the Chisel by Monk and Golden Ghost. They were doing work on the backside of those heavies, both with 2 kills. Monk and the Machine with 2,500 in damage, and that Chisel beasting it with 33-33. That was a really nice game there by Decoy. But I know these White Wolf guys, they can come back and get you, so do not count them out.
Hell no. Hell no.
And just so you know, this was Decoy's map, correct?
Bingo.
Decoy's map, okay.
All right, game 1 of Omega Night Fights. Happening there for you guys. Decoy definitely putting on a hell of a show. White Wolves, always badass. All right, so.
Yes, Miss Reyes Sunshine said they got flanked. Yes, they did get flanked.
So let's see here.
I think that's the danger. I think it's... Oh, sorry.
I have to say, thank you for the 10 months worth of subscribing. You the man. Thank you so very much. Go ahead, Dis.
Yeah, I was going to say, because sometimes it comes out like, well, should you use the ravine or not? Yes and no. You use the ravine if you're going to take the ramps and apply pressure to the north and hold it. But if the team has the K line and the 1 line, which is what Decoy took, they had those lines. It is very difficult to drop into that position. You're almost better staying on the upper ridge and actually applying some cap pressure and thinning them off and force them to come into the ravine, especially on an encounter battle.
All right, Dis.
All right, looks like we got tanks up, yeah.
Yep, you want to go down Decoy, and then I'll go down White Wolves.
Sure. Yeah, we got all that is in that Rampanzer again, who is doing a fantastic job in the Chisel, Monk, and then we got double Bat Chats, Gambit and Hydra, and then we got double Super Conquerors with Rock You to Bed and Lord of Mowers, and then finally 2 Chieftains with Zoom and Gus.
All right. Over on the White Wolf side, Straw Hat and T100 LT already made me do it. Coagulant, 48 patents. Headshot, Air Johnson, IS-7s, Lone Killer, Jorm, Charged, all Chieftains. Boogity boogity, let's go tanking.
Yep.
You noticing the rotating out art in your bottom left of your screen. I know it's pretty big and it's there for a reason. It's going out to, of course, Mr. Omega. This is Omega Night Fights.
Yes.
Even
super
his
talented guy.
Yes.
A great tankering guy.
Going through a tough surgery as we speak. And he needs all your guys' hopes and prayers. Never like hearing one of our tankers going down, but all right, let's get this going. Go ahead, sir.
Yep. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting this time. I think White Wolves had the right idea when they stayed grouped together. Let's see if they kind of keep that and keep the high ground this time against Decoy. Vision is always key on Sand River, as anybody who's played comp can tell you. Vision is key. Early intel, knowing where their team is going, is essential. Maybe not so much their light tank, but you definitely want to know where those heavies are grouped up.
Which Straw Hat nearly got all of them right there.
Yeah. And just like I said, right, it's almost like right on cue, Straw Hat just showed you how to do it. Get up on that ridge with the light tank. He needs to keep the intel, though, but you can definitely tell that the Conquerors and Chieftains are kind of pushing down along that 4 line.
And I felt like he could have probably stayed in that bowl and dropped it, but then went somewhere.
Yeah. White Wolves, as predicted, is staying grouped together. I think they were probably a little bit too spread last time, and this time they want to tighten it up a little bit. They really march up that K line.
But then again, there's the Bat Chat that just spotted up all of White Wolf.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, good counter intel. Now, this is perfect because let's see if Decoy now sets up along the ridge line. And what I mean by that is setting up along the F line. You can put a few tanks up in the bowl to support those tanks. You can put rear side cap pressure on the low side of those rocks and really force White Wolves come off that K line and attack you.
Straw Hat does get his light up there. Sorry, they're really spread out, so I'm trying to get you guys a good vantage point, but not make them look like ants.
That's a great vision point for all that is in Decoy, in that boost spot.
Downside, if White Wolves or Decoy decides to start putting on cap pressure, that's it. GG's.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is right now get a tank on that low side, and they can't hit you. I should get one of those low profile bat chats, put Hydra on there or something.
Lord of Mowers, this is what he sees. Absolutely nothing. Sees the empty cap. No one getting rendered for him.
Here we go. Rock you to bed so to get on behind the rocks. Here comes cap pressure. Get on there. Come on. There it is.
Oh, they're so spread. I'm so sorry, guys.
I think that the vantage point is really from kind of behind the cap looking south, is you get to see what that cap pressure and ridge defense looks like as White Wolves now has to figure out how do we get in there and get pressure on them.
It's kind of cool looking at their shots. If you pan over the camera over, they're like at a big giant long fire line. They just need to get some more vision over there and radio. It would be pretty deadly. They just need a radio to make up the difference.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they lost Straw Hat down low there. So that was kind of a disappointment to lose those eyes, I guess, early on. The thing with the counter is the clock takes forever, especially with one tank. So we got plenty of time.
I think they're literally just wanting one of them to try to pull
Amarak.
them out.
Let's go over here. See if he gets ammo racked again. We get a top pop.
Again, Decoy's doing such a good job in keeping hit points, and you know, you got 6 tanks that haven't even taken a hit yet, and now they got that cap with 2 on it. Now the pressure's going to start really being felt. You're coming up on a minute on the clock. They cannot see the Bat Chat. They cannot see the Conqueror. And they're still messing with this light tank. So all that is doing his job. He's being a pest.
Right.
He's lighting them up, taking pot shots, and keeping all his hit points. Good light tank stuff.
Looks like Coagulant's trying to get over there. But now he's going to have the Rompon shooting him in the butt. He just got to rotate just a little bit.
And then both Pattons over here. They're just trying to look for an angle. Clock is really against them now with 30 seconds on the clock. They need a desperate reset. Rock You to Bed has most of the cap points. That's where the shot needs to happen.
And now they're going to get the Chieftains can. All right, here we go. Oh, and they're getting bled.
Yeah. Romponcer just took out the engine of Already Made Me Do It. Coagulant now is just kind of YOLOing in, but he doesn't feel like he has a choice. There's the reset. Good job. Can they get back?
Oh.
That cost a lot of hit points and a tank just to get that one reset.
2. Oh, because don't forget about the light tank on the hill.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. So they lost both Pattons to reset the cap, and here comes cap pressure again. But, I mean, they're down to 19 versus 73 in terms of hit point percentage. That's really hard to recover from that.
I think the light tank is literally going to clean up the last 2 for the low hills right here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to save. I've been wanting to go to him, and spectate just on him to see what damage and everything, but I want to wait. I want to see the spotting assist and everything.
The in plate, yeah. He had to have a heck of a game. Heck of a game. It's such a filthy position, and he's just been laying down shot after shot after shot. And that Romponcer, that 371, that is such a filthy round.
Voyager picks up the kill. There we go.
All right. So Decoy taking a 2-1 or 2-0 lead, and that was their map. So I expect White Wolves to come back pretty strong here. Looking down the White Wolves side, up there at top is Charged Tech and his Chieftain, putting up just just over 1,100 in damage. Jor and his Chieftain putting up 14. About 1,000 blocking. Not much else to speak of, unfortunately, for the White Wolf side. Over here on the Decoy side, wow, look at those numbers. Hydra going to town with 3,400 damage. What a game there, and picking up 2 kills. That's a monster game right there. Both of the Chieftains, Zoom right there, putting in 2,900 in damage and a kill, along with his counterpart Gus in the Chieftain, 2,400 in damage and a kill right there. Almost 2K for the Super Conqueror with Rock You to Bed. And we're getting down to the fun stuff once again. Monk, Uber Monk in the Chisel. 2 great games back to back, by the way, for him. Picking up 2 kills. That means he has 4 kills combined in 2 games and almost 2,300 in damage. And then our MVP definitely of this match is All That Is in the Rompanzer with a kill, 2,800 in damage, assisted damage. Look at that, kids. Almost 3,800 in assisted damage. That's a great game for a Rompanzer.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to Air Johnson blocking 4320 and his IS-7 over there on White Wolves. So.
Oh, I missed that. Thanks for, yeah, that's a huge block. Wow. Thanks for catching that.
No problem. All right, guys.
I forget. You always got to check the IS-7 drivers because
right.
you might not see it in the damage, but then you see that as block numbers, and that's always kind of cool for the IS-7 drivers.
So, we're now game 2. I'm going to let a little leak out. So, coming soon, here in this probably the lovely month of February. It's the month of love, right? So,
yes.
With that love comes friendship, brotherhood, and whatever. So, guess what? We're going to be having a 2v2 tournament.
Oh, I can't wait.
Next month.
This will be so good. Oh.
So, we're going to hammer out the last bit, but I'm looking maybe the weekend of after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you can get your favorite Valentine to tank with you, and then you can go shoot some people. This is awesome.
Hell yeah. So you will be receiving, we did get the green light and the thumbs up. Wargaming is back in this one. You will receive, the winners will receive some very spectacular gifts. Rybot was very, very generous, and actually we asked for something and she gave us more for you guys. So
oh, that's so sweet. That's awesome.
So I'm going to be releasing more and more details, but get you and your sweetheart together for that one. The WNF 2v2 tournament last time. God, it's always been the under. Like, no one ever would have thought about it. Like, the last 2 victors, or, well, 2 other 2v2s. Like, first one came out, you had Jokers and from 7F. They thought they were the hands-down favorite. Came out to be, it was Sin and one other one, but Nightmare won it. And then second 2v2 came out, yet again was won by Nightmare guys. So who's gonna break the Nightmare streak? Get your pair together. It doesn't even have to be your own clanmate. It could be your best friend. Could be whatever. So, all right. Go ahead. You want to do White Wolves or Decoy? It's your choice.
I will take. Who did I do last time? I think I did.
White Wolf.
I'll do White Wolves. I'll do White Wolves. All right. On White Wolf sides, we're at Ravage Capital. Here we go, Headshot with an E4, double IS-7 Straw Hat and Air Johnson, double Machines, Lone Killer, and Artie Made Me Do It. And then we have 3 Super Conquerors, Jor, Auto Thunder, and Charge Tech. Over to you.
Lord of Mowers coming out in the E4. Hoydra, Batchat, Zoom in the IS-7, Uber, Machine, Rocky to Bed is Bolton Supers, Gambit, and MJ coming out in the 5As. Welcome everybody to Omega Night Fights. As you see, his logo is overtaking the top. This is all for Omega. Wishing him the best. Prayers. Let me turn back on some music. There you go.
Ravage Capital on the encounter is always interesting. That EF line push, especially if they got something heavy there. And then I think the other thing is always what gets out in the field. And kind of those ramps on the backside of the cap circle.
See how everything goes up. We're going to be having some news and everything going on here at halftime. So everybody stick
White
around.
Wolves.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. White Wolves is just making that quick push, possibly right down the EF line. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're sending those Machines and IS-7s. Let's see if they just take up defensive positions or whether or not they get right on cap and apply pressure. Now they've gotten lit up, at least Straw Hat has, and already made me do it. So it looks like it's going to be quick cap pressure. And they have their tanks grouped very tightly. Now they need to get on the field side because Decoy is down deep on the JK line. And they need to start moving because they are under 1 minute.
Here comes the bat chat. He's probably going to light them up. One shell each. Reset the cap.
Smart,
Boy.
smart. He's in trouble now.
Yep, now the machine's after him.
Yeah, the machine's after him. This is almost where you need to sacrifice tanks, in my opinion. So I would push those IS-7s up into defensive positions where they can take the shots and still keep backside pressure on that cap and really force Decoy to come around. Or push straight on, one or the other. Here comes Decoy. Decoy's there to try to get on that rear side. You see MJ Tanker in the 5A swinging around. White Wolves just committed a lot of tanks to go over there and take that bat chat out. Maybe to put some rear side pressure on. That's a lot of tanks just
picking it up. How many tanks they've actually sent? Oh no. Oh no.
It's just down to a one shot. The machine is on reload.
Oh, and
both machines are on reload.
And they know they have wide open on their rears.
Yep, here it comes. 5A and machine swinging around for Decoy.
Decoy though still has is trying to get back into the fight. Already maybe do it finally.
If you actually look where the two Super Conquerors are, they kind of have their lower plate hidden, both God of Thunder and Jor.
Yep.
So that's actually a pretty good position to counter over there.
It's almost like they wanted them to go that way, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
IS-7, if he's going to go down, just needs to die right there, so he can save his E4, and then
exactly protect his side. Smart, yeah, that's good thinking there, Hells. I'm catching that. Now this, I do like over here what Lone Killer have done and Charge Tech. Even though Lone Killer's down, he's drawn 2 tanks out of the fight. And that cap, oh no, they're on the cap now. So cap's kind of a mute point.
All right, so now the machine's going to go down of Uber. Boom.
Good kill there. Good kill there.
We're still.
Straw Hat needs to really protect himself and keep that gun in the game and those 83 hit points and let these Conquerors and E4 do work.
Air Johnson should get another good defensive bounces here. Nope. Moved a little bit too much. Showed that upper plate.
Yeah.
Oh,
a one shot landed by that E4 could really change this battle. Oh, Johnson just takes a whack and ammo rack.
All right. Yet again, this time Gambit's going to try it again. They're going to come around on the other flank. White Wolves now pushing on the other side. Straws. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodbye E4. One shot.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was key. I said that E4 can change the game. It has the alpha. Ooh, he's taking shots right now. He's down to a 1. I think the 5A popped him from around the corner.
Straw Hat still going in that IS-7 in the hold down. Now putting shells into Rocky to bed, making them rotate off.
Yeah.
God of Thunder. I got the camera lined up so you can see both fights going at the same time. So.
Yeah, Gambit's down to a 1. They really neutralized him. He's a little nervous to poke because he's a one-shot for any tank on the battlefield right now. Look how Straw Hat has kept his tank in the game.
Yeah.
Such smart play. I'm very, very impressed with that. Oh, don't overextend, buddy. I just gave you good props.
And here comes the push. The push has been ordered. They're going after Zoom.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, and
Gotta
Zoom
get him
bounces
out.
the shot on the E4.
See, they realized that the 5A was out of position. They got to get that. They got to make it happen.
Air Johnson with the face hug. That's a no-no, and it blocked the E4 from shooting him. Air Johnson mucked that bad. Ooh.
Oh no.
The Thunder.
White Wolf still has this. They just need to. They gotta pin. They gotta pin some shots. Too many bounces going on right now.
Oh no.
Door down to a one shot. Smart. He turns his gun in the
There
Super
you
Conqueror
go.
dice takedown.
Air Johnson.
He goes down.
Still.
Oh, this is so close.
Or goes down. So now God of Thunder's got to figure out. Oh, top going.
Popped. That was good communication. I am certain that Gambit said pull back, and Zoom pulled back, and then he took the shot and popped his top. Now, with all this debris around God of Thunder, don't count him out right now. He's a 2-shot, but he has his lower plate protected by all those dead tanks around him. Zoom is also using the carcass of one of his allies there, of one of God of Thunder's allies. Nice shot.
It looks like it's a HE battle now.
Mm-hmm.
So many dead tanks. So many names.
Yeah. I'm wondering what God of Thunder's doing. He has to have some Hesh in there, I would think. I'd just start spamming it and breaking modules and chipping off a few points.
I think he's trying to hatch pick the 5A. Now he's went away.
Oh. You can't see him now.
You can't see him now. Oh.
Another shot. So now God of Thunder's down to a 1-shot. 90 hit points. Ugh.
Dex, you want to send a message and see if they want to play both sides? We still have some time.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, White Wolves played that game really well. That was so close. That could have gone either way at the end.
Right.
Very impressed there. Oh, look at that damage spread for White Wolves. Great job. Jor right there in the Super Conqueror, putting up 2,300. Great game. Almost blocking 2K. That's a great game out of a Super Conk player. God of Thunder, you saw him at the end. Wow, 4 kills. 3,500 plus. 2K plus blocked. What a monster game. God of Thunder right down to the end. Machines put in some work there. You see, already made me do it with almost 1,800 and a kill. The other machine put up almost 1,600 with Lone Killer.
Yep, they will.
And then look at the bottom. Straw Hat in the IS-7 putting up 2,400 and a kill. And the Air Johnson in the IS-7 putting up 2,500, blocking 2,800. White Wolves did their job. They just didn't get the W. Decoy, some good damage across the board there. MJ Tanker, he saw him working that 5A with 2K damage, but look at that blocking damage, keeping that tank alive, almost 3,400 in blocking. Rock you to bed in the Super Conqueror with 2,300 and a kill. The other Super Conqueror, all that is 2,800 and a kill. Good job there. Also blocking 2K. Really good stuff there. And then down there at the bottom, Gambit and Zoom that basically clutched the game for both of them. Wow, look at those numbers. Gambit in the 5A, 3 kills, 3,500 in damage. Super game, and then Zoom, Venom in the IS-7, 3 kills, 4K plus, 5K blocked. That is the monster game in the IS-7. Hell yeah. I know Hells loves that IS-7 play, and that's some good IS-7 play.
Hell yeah. All right. So they're going to run another round. And I tell you what. So the man himself, Beaver in the background, we're going to have some giveaways. Not tank giveaways. Not, but we're gonna give out cold hard cash, $5 Microsoft cards for you guys.
Cool.
To do whatever you want to do with. So give me 2 seconds. I'll get that set up. Beaver just slid that across the desk.
Ooh, Beaver.
We're gonna
It's
get
one very long desk.
right.
Hydra is pointing out in chat that it took 3 tanks to come get him. And yes, we pointed that out, buddy.
All right. So let me do.
I'm glad they're running another one because that was a fantastic battle. Back and forth, good counter plays. You got to see cap pressure and at the same time how to counter that cap pressure. Yeah, that is GG's. I love seeing battles like that.
All right. Which team do you want to go down this?
I'll go down Decoy this time. I think I went down White Wolves last time. Yeah. Like they're all up there. Yeah, on the Decoy side, we have Golden Ghost in the Chisel, Hydra in the Bat Chat, 3 Super Conquerors, Ubermonk, Rocky to Bed, and all that is. And then we have 3 5As, Gambit, MGA, Tanker, and Gus.
All righty. White Wolf side. George, E4. God of Thunder in the E3. Rocket, IS7. Lone Killer, already made me do it. And the machines charged. In the Super Conch with Lucifer there. And then Coagulant in the 5A. Sorry.
That's all right.
Hard time saying it. Lucifer. This guy's being gracious to go to game 4 for us here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you for everybody tuning in to Omega Night Fights. So White Wolves last time went about everywhere, so this is going to be interesting. See what they do.
Yeah, so I mean, their play was definitely to get quickly on the cap and then kind of hunker in and get defensive, and they came damn near close to pulling it off. Let's see if they have the same idea this time, or if they a little bit different tactic. It looks like this time they're going to drop more tanks into the field, which means like the CD line. Definitely see Jor and Charge Tech and also Lucifer rocking around that backside. And look at, Decoy. Decoy sent just about everything to the field, and they are just storming across. So this is going to be trouble for White Wolves, especially if they realize there's an overmatch here. Smart play. They use the machine's speed to put rear side cap pressure on. And those are also good because they can counter that 5 line. So if they push across that 5 line, you're going to have to eat 2 autoloader rounds or clips. Hydra's did a circle back and try to get some rear side resets on these machines, my prediction is. The key for White Wolves here is don't lose damage in the field. You got them where you want them. Okay, both the machines realize that Hydra's back there in the bat chat, and they're going to go after him. He is a one-shot. However, already made me do it is on reload. So he's not going to chase, especially with Golden Ghost and the Chisel coming up. So already made me do it needs to back out of there. That's a little interesting duel between the mediums there. Who's that? That's low for Decoy. The Uber Monk is a one-shot right now in that Conqueror. That would be huge for White Wolves to get him out, huh?
Right. Sorry, I'm just getting everything set up for the giveaway.
Oh, you're good, man. Now, Lucifer's gone down along with Charged Tech, so, you know, White Wolves needs to get a tank out. Just to bring a little more balance back and flexibility. Anyway, these machines, like, they want to take out that chisel, but Hydra is kind of baiting them, saying, hey, I got a full clip. I know I'm a one-hit, but come and get me.
Oh, good. Hit Artie.
Yeah.
Made me do it.
This E3 could really rebalance someone really quick here. Just needs to find the shot. Looks like Lone Killer and Already Made Me Do It in the machines are backing out. I mean, literally, they are backing out. They're driving in reverse. So I wonder if the idea is to just make a stand at the cap edge or to try to relocate. And it looks like Decoy is not going to let them get out that easy. As you can see, Golden Ghost and Gambit are in pursuit. Looks like they're going to make a last stand and try to protect their E3's rear side here. Already maybe do it to one shot. Needs to get out, switch it out with Lone Killer. Oh, the E3 just takes several shots in the side from both ways.
Voyager down the street was sniping them out.
Yeah. Just punishing them right now. Lone Killer's all that left. That E3 did not last long once the pincer came in. Decoy's really pushing in now.
Lone Killer held that round just for that chisel.
Yeah, he wanted him. He wanted him.
That chisel.
Sometimes even, you know, when things are kind of folding in on you, still want to get that moral victory by taking someone off the battlefield if you can.
Right.
Looks like they're going to push Coagulant now, and Rocket is all that's left. Coagulant's a one-shot, goes down, and Rocket should go down quickly. He's completely surrounded.
Voyager was fooled me once, not fooled me twice. He didn't let.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. And he played a nice little bait game that time with the machines. And he also had some help, obviously, from his buddy in the chisel. So this was our fourth game, and Decoy was able to win it, but we do appreciate White Wolf sticking around and playing one more game. Actually, both teams. I mean, that was really nice to do. No one wants to hear us babble on. We want to see competitive clans fight one another. So thanks for doing that. That's what the show's about. Coagulant there in the 5A, blocking 2,400, putting up just over a K there in terms of damage. Charged Tech putting up 1,500 in the Super Conqueror, blocking about 1,900. Pretty darn good game there. Already made me do it in the machine. 2,400 in damage, pretty good. Also 1,100 plus blocking in a machine. That's not bad at all. Also Jor in the E4, putting up 2K and pulling down a kill. Almost 2,300 in blocking. On the Decoy side, another nice damage spread across the board. Ubermonk in the Super Conch, 2 kills, 2,400 damage, and 3,300 blocking in a Super Conch. That must have been an awesome spot there.
Hell yeah.
Golden Ghost in the chisel, 2,500 in damage. The 5As just did work. They got 4 kills between them. At the top, Gambit there with 3,600 in damage. MJ Tanker with almost 3K in damage. So cool to see 5As working like that. Gus with double kills, 2,400 in damage. Hydra did some work there in the bat chat. He was more of just a pest pulling those machines off the cap. Picked up a kill, and all that is in his Conqueror, almost 2K in damage. So really great game across the board. But like I said, White Wolves made it close, made it fun, especially there on Ravage Capital, their map pick.
Yes, sir. All right.